Hello, this is Pastor Cruz with another edition of A Little Psalm Thing, here to get your day started in God's Word. We're going to look at Psalm 145, which is so rich with wonderful verses of encouragement, but we're going to take a look at just two of them. Psalm 145, verses 15 and 16. The eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food in due season. You open your hand, you satisfy the desire of every living thing. Note here the scope of God's provision mentioned by the psalmist, that God satisfies the desire of every living thing. And there's no asterisk there to qualify that statement either. All creatures live upon God. But how wonderful to be a creature that is made in God's image, made to know that indeed we depend upon God for all things, and therefore we are able to render back to this God praise and thanksgiving for His provision to us. Because we know the thing that rocks and trees and birds and animals just don't know, that it is truly in Him that we live and move and have our being. And consider how the psalm describes God's provision. There's this picture of God opening up His hand. He opens His hand and He satisfies the desire of every living thing. I think this is meant to connote at least two things for us, describing two things about God's provision. First is the ease with which God can provide for us. All He has to do is open His hand. It's as easy as that. And just like that, all of your heart's greatest longings, your soul's deepest desires are met. Those things that we could spend a lifetime striving after and never achieve, never accomplish, God can meet with the simple action of opening up His hand. But beyond connoting for us the ease with which God provides, I think this also is noting for us that God provides with a liberality, right? He's providing with us, or for us, with this sense of freedom. It's literally, the psalmist is literally telling us that God is not tight-fisted, but His desire is to give us our heart's desire. He is therefore then well deserving of our praise, because He gives in superabundant ways. His works are great, therefore He deserves great worship. And that's what Psalm 145 tells us at the very beginning, right? Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, for His greatness is unsearchable.